Today's episode is brought to you by Joey the Driver. So first off, I want to say this channel and podcast is all about helping out the Uber peeps. If you'd like to become an Uber driver, go ahead and follow the link to my website, or when you sign up for Uber, use promo code JOEB919. Welcome to the Joey the Driver podcast. Today we're talking about the pros and cons of the Uber exchange program. This is a touchy subject for some people. So, I'm going to tell you right off the bat that there's three really big cons that I do not like about this program. And also, I'll be letting you guys in on a couple secrets to dealing with those cons if you are going to go with the program, because it does have some benefits if you do need a car, or if you do want to start driving Uber and you don't have cars. So, number one, it is very expensive. The deposit when I started was $250. I believe that has now changed. I believe it is $350. I could be wrong, it could have changed again, but as far as I know, the prices are going up. That's one big negative on the board right away. Also, con number two, you have to visit that dealership that you rent the car from, or probably going to be Enterprise, but you have to visit that exact location once a month. Now, with that said, there's only certain locations that have this program available, and one of those is in Oakland. So for me, I got to go to Oakland once a month. It's not too bad. It's a little bit of a drive for me, but I can make it work. So that's number two on the board. You got to visit them once a month. Depending on where you are, it can be very troublesome. Number three is another big one that kind of hits home a little bit. But anyways, there is a $1,000 fee if you damage the car. Whether it is your fault or not, the fee is to be paid. So, with that said, safe driving. Now let's move over to the other side of the board and go over some positives, which honestly, it's a job, it's work. What positives are there to work? Let's see here. Number one, if you do this program, you're going to end up having to focus on driving, obviously driving during the busy hours, but focus on driving for those promotions that you see on your Uber app. For instance, I get some that are like drive for like 35 trips and receive like an extra 100 something, whatever. So, really try and work towards those, and you're going to end up making basically the Uber fee or the car rental fee back at the end of the week once you hit all those promos. So get out there, be strategic about it, and hit those numbers and get on those promos, get that free money, because then you're making money back, and it's like the Uber fee and the car rental fee and your gas is all that money is coming back to you. So focus on those promos because they can really help out. And also, Uber does switch around the promos quite frequently, so you never know. One week it could be a good promo, the next week it's not the same. So whenever you do see a good one, make sure to jump on it and try to strategize your time around trying to make that promotion happen. The next one I'm going to say is, if you're going to use this program, the positive is that you can choose a newer car for one, but also they do have a lot of fuel economy cars. The car that I rent from them is a Hyundai Elantra, and it's very good on gas. I can get up to 44 miles per gallon sometimes on the freeway. It's a really good car. Fill up the tank is like barely 30 bucks sometimes. It's not that bad of a drive. So, with that said, get a fuel economy car. And that about does it. Now, to wrap up, there's not a whole lot on the pro side of things, but if you're making money with Uber anyways, it's not that big of a deal. And you get a new car, and, well, also, it's mostly con. It's hard to make it work. You just got to make the money. Because the biggest con on the list is the money. So, number one, it's really expensive. You're going to be spending about $700 to $1,000 a month just in the rental fees without the gas or your Uber fee, just in the car fees alone. It's not bad if you already make more than that with Uber, but remember that also there's a $1,000 fee. So if you do damage a car, you're gonna have to pay that no matter what. It does seem a little interesting since if it is not your fault or not. But those are the terms and agreements. So it is what it is, and that does it for today.